Hey, what up, guys? Messy Sniper here. So today I just want to talk to you a little bit about the new update that was announced for the Division. It is going to be the patch 1.8.1. It is going to go live on April 12th. So I'm just going to go over a few things of what I've done a little bit of research on and read about of the new update. From what I've read, it sounds like it's going to be a pretty awesome updates. But here's a few of the things. There's going to be a new global event 5 that's going to be called Blackout. A little few things on here. It's a few things that's going to always be active. Agents are equipped with shock ammo that stuns enemies. Shooting or running is going to build your charge meter, and so the more charge you have, the more damage you're going to inflict. There's also extreme blackout. You will have the blackout behaviors, plus you're going to have insta-kill enemies with overcharged melee attacks. But if you miss, you will stun yourself and your allies. Plus the total blackout is going to have the extreme blackout behavior, plus your charge meter will cool down faster and when you're close to other group members. Now the global event 6 onslaught, it's always going to be active. Is going to be deal burn, bleed, and gas effects to enemies, in addition to normal damage. Reload to change the effect. And then there's going to be savage onslaught. Onslaught behavior is going to be enemies are vulnerable to one effect and resistant to the other. Agents take increased damage from resistant enemies. And then there's going to be brutal onslaught. Savage onslaught behavior. Plus, when two or more group members kill a vulnerable enemy within 2 seconds, each member can reload to gain a damage bonus for one single clip. A new commendation, over 40 new commendation in global events, new legendary difficulty missions, and there's going to be our Amherst Apartments and the Grand Central Station. There will be some new game changes that I'm pretty excited about. One's the exotic loot drops. They finally removed the premium vendor exotics from exotic caches and from open world loot. The open world loot pool. The global event vendor, they removed the basic cache from the vendor. The bosses in the Resistance game mode now award 100 global events tokens. Each event will now have individual caches per classified gear set for that global event. A few vendor changes. Added a classified gear cache to the special vendor. It guarantees one classified gear piece from that entire pool. The Division Tech increases. A player will now be rewarded 25 Division Tech each daily combat, crafting, survival, and Dark Zone quests. Classified gear and classified Firecrest 6-piece talent now makes the player immune to the Fury explosion caused by the burning targets. The classified gear drops. The chances have been increased in all the locations. Once completed, 9 legendary missions now have a 20% chance to give classified gear. So that's pretty cool to get more of the classified gear. The season pass, if you're a season pass holder, you're going to get a little bit more. You're going to get 10% chance to drop their classified gear. The survival cache is now roughly about 10% chance to drop the classified gear. And there's going to be a few bug fixes as well, like they fixed where the mod explosion mobile cover blast shield, where it had no effect. I don't know if any of you have ever seen any of these or had this happen, but just a few of them. Fixed issue where the sticky bomb disruptor mod and the boss seeker mine would affect neutral players in the dark zone. Fixed an issue where UI indicated that certain support station mods were affecting neutral players. A few more global events. Players are no longer able to kill Joe Ferrero using explosives from Strike global events while he is still in the spawning room. So there's going to be a few Dark Zone changes as well. They fixed an issue where a player dying during the manhunt interact caused the sound to loop. The group Zone Rogue message is gone when a rogue status interferes while not in a group. I fixed an issue where UI for the rogue timers would flash between different times. Fixed various locations in the dark zone where players would get stuck. Has any of you guys gotten stuck when you've been in the dark zone? Let me know in the comments if any of you guys have gotten stuck in the dark zone. Me personally, I have never been stuck. I've never had any of these issues happen to me. I play on the PS4 Pro. I don't know. What do you guys play on? They're also coming out with a new Xbox One X update, which is pretty cool. A lot of Xbox One players are pretty excited about that. It's going to be pretty neat. The Underground forward back certain names of the NPCs that intended to disappear from the Underground. Fixed issues with JTF officers. They fixed weird doors that I guess would be distorted or something. I don't know. They just fixed some weird doors. Survival. I don't know. I personally loved Survival. I don't know if you guys liked Survival. Let me know what you thought about Survival. But they fixed the display of the sound weekly assignments for plays under maximum level. Missions. They fixed that players would get 3 caches instead of 1 cache when completing secret missions. The gear. They fixed size of area on Firecrest Fire. A few more other things. The commendation. Marathon requires players to access to complete Clinton's safe house in order to unlock. FaceTime tracks requirements appropriately. Fixed an active activity requirement for some global events. Search and destroy tracks for missions completed. Flawless Underground fixed to be awarded when conditions are met. Directive execute now awards when conditions are met. Column for global events. Assaults no longer appear if global event is not active. And now just a couple of the world fixes. Players being stuck on concrete block in the west side of the pier and outside of playable area. I don't know, that's never happened to me either. Found and removed invisible ladders. Has any of these happened to you guys? Fixed weird wall and ramp in Pier 93. Corrupted texture outside Courier being rehabilitated. Agents no longer see outside of the game world in certain locations of Last Stand. Fixed evil trash bin and bags. I don't know what the hell that is, but that's what it says on there. I just made myself a few notes here of all the changes that has been made. There's so many of them. I apologize. I couldn't remember everything. So I'm reading some of them off of the paper here. On console, the players will be disconnected from servers when logging out. Fixed when players would get stuck on loading screen when accepting game invites. I don't know. That's never happened to me either. I've never been stuck when I was trying to accept a game invite. Anybody happen to you guys? But seems like that's pretty much it of the update that's coming out. I'm pretty excited for it. I can't wait for that to come out. Getting excited for the announcement of the Division 2 that's going to be released. When that's going to be released, they haven't given a date yet for that, but I'm pretty excited, and so I'm just kind of playing the Division a little bit more now lately to kind of just get a little bit more excited about the Division 2. So, but that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I can go ahead and get some more videos out there to you. And I appreciate you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for the rescue. Thought I was a dead man there. They worked me over pretty good. Sheridan and people, they're inside.
Negative, Ramos. We've got this. Find a secure position and hunker down. And that's an order, Sergeant.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Around here. I just heard about Ramos, Captain. Glad we reached him in time.
Thanks for that. My people are getting into position to breach the hall. Agent, you're gonna want to unlock the maintenance access. The building blueprints show a security control room down in the basement.
You are now entering a safe area. Warning. Now leaving the safe area.
So far, so good. My strike squads are moving in. They'll breach the main hall on your signal.
Breach! Breach! Move! Move! Go! Go! Go!
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected. Warning. Agent on your team is down. Requires assistance.
I'm impressed, Agent. Tricky assignment, but you did what had to be.
You broke their spine, kid. With the leader dead, the rest are gonna scatter.
I don't think we're quite done with them yet, but at least now we can get these JTF folks back on the job.
Oh yeah. I need my people alive and out there fighting the good fight. God knows we can't afford to lose any more personnel. I owe you, Agent. Hell of a job.
Alert. An agent has left your team.